Urgent Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here we bring you daily videos with the latest Pittsburgh Steelers updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey, Steelers Nation, you know I'm here to bring you the hottest updates, the latest rumors, and all the inside scoop about our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. And today, folks, we've got some major news brewing that could shake up the quarterback position for the upcoming season. Now, I know what you're thinking, quarterback talks are always a hot topic, especially when it comes to a team like the Steelers, who built a reputation for tough, gritty football, but also for having some of the most passionate and dedicated fans in the entire NFL. So, buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for our franchise. First, let's set the scene. The Steelers, as you well know, have a storied history of stability at the quarterback position, from Terry Bradshaw's legendary days to Ben Roethlisberger's era of consistency and leadership. But now, with Big Ben hanging up his cleats and the team moving into a new chapter, the front office is faced with a critical decision. Who will be the next quarterback to lead this team into the future? That's the question everyone's asking, and it's no surprise that the Steelers are exploring some interesting options. Right now, there are 3 names on the table that are catching a lot of attention. The team's management is evaluating 3 veteran quarterbacks, Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, and a promising young talent, Will Levis. Each of these players brings something unique to the table, and the decision on who to target could shape the entire outlook of the Steelers' offense in 2024 and beyond. Let's start with Derek Carr. Now, Carr has been a well-known name across the league for quite some time. Currently, he's playing with the Las Vegas Raiders, and if you've been following his career, you know he's got the kind of experience that can bring stability to any team. Carr is a quarterback who's proven he can make plays under pressure, read defenses well, and manage games effectively. His leadership qualities are often praised, and fans from all over the league respect his work ethic and ability to perform in clutch moments. For the Steelers, bringing in a veteran like Carr could mean immediate leadership on the field and an experienced hand to guide our offense. Imagine him orchestrating plays with that calm confidence, making timely decisions, and helping our young weapons develop along the way. Carr's ability to extend plays and make tough throws could be exactly what the Steelers need to re-establish a balanced, explosive offense. Now, moving on to Kirk Cousins. This guy is known for his incredible accuracy and poise in the pocket. Cousins has been a consistent performer for the Minnesota Vikings, often leading them to wins with his precise throws and game management. What makes Cousins so attractive for Steelers fans is his ability to read defenses and deliver passes with pinpoint accuracy. We've seen him come through in big moments, whether it's in close games or playoff atmospheres, and that kind of experience is invaluable. If the Steelers want someone who can step in and quickly command the offense, Cousins could be that guy. Plus, his leadership qualities and ability to elevate the play of his receivers are qualities that could mesh well with our current roster. But, of course, the Steelers aren't just looking at seasoned veterans. There's also a lot of buzz around Will Levis, a young quarterback coming out of college, who's caught the attention of scouts and analysts alike. Levis is a raw talent, but what's exciting about him is his potential. He's got a cannon arm, great mobility, and a mindset that's eager to learn and improve. For a franchise that's looking to build for the future, investing in a guy like Levis makes sense. He could develop under the guidance of our coaching staff and eventually become the franchise quarterback we've been searching for since Big Ben's departure. His energy, athleticism, and raw talent make him an intriguing option, someone who could be molded into a leader for years to come. Now, I know what many of you are thinking. The decision isn't just about who's the best fit on paper. It's about chemistry, leadership, and the mindset of the player. The Steelers have a rich tradition of tough, resilient quarterbacks, and whoever they choose needs to embody that same spirit. The front office and coaching staff are working tirelessly behind the scenes, analyzing film, consulting with scouts, and weighing all the pros and cons of each candidate. They want to make the right call because they know how crucial this decision is for the team's success next season and beyond. And let's not forget the context. The AFC North is getting more competitive each year. The Ravens are always tough, the Bengals have a dynamic offense led by Joe Burrow, and even the Browns are looking to improve their roster. To stand out in this division, the Steelers need a quarterback who can lead confidently, make smart decisions, and elevate everyone around him. It's about finding that perfect balance between experience and potential, leadership and development. As of now, no final decision has been made. The team's management is weighing all options carefully, and the offseason is still in its early stages. But what's clear is that the Steelers are not rushing into anything. They understand the importance of getting this right, because a quarterback can make or break a season. The right guy can bring stability, confidence, and a winning mentality to the entire squad. And the wrong choice? Well, that can lead to a lot of frustration and setbacks. So, we, as fans, need to stay tuned because this story is far from over. In the meantime, let's take a closer look at each of these quarterbacks and what they could bring to the Steelers. Derek Carr, with his experience and leadership, could provide an immediate upgrade to the position. He's played in a high-pressure environment with the Raiders, and he's shown he can handle big moments. His arm strength and decision-making are solid, and he's been recognized for his resilience during tough seasons. Carr's presence in Pittsburgh could help stabilize the offense quickly, especially if the team manages to build around him with a solid offensive line and a few key playmakers. Kirk Cousins, on the other hand, is a different type of leader. His precision passing and ability to read defenses are almost unmatched in the league. He's a quarterback who can carry a team through tough games, and he's been a consistent performer for the Vikings. The question is whether he's the kind of guy who can adapt quickly to the Steelers' system and the physical style of play that fans love. But make no mistake, his talent and experience make him a very attractive option, especially if the Steelers are looking for someone who can hit the ground running. And then there's Will Levis, the young gun. His college tape shows a quarterback with a rocket for an arm and a lot of potential. He's raw, sure, but that's part of the appeal. The Steelers have a history of developing quarterbacks, and if they see Levis as a future franchise guy, they might be willing to invest in his growth now. Imagine him sitting behind a veteran for a year or two, learning the ropes, then stepping into the spotlight. That kind of development path has worked well for the Steelers before, and it could be the blueprint for Levis' rise to stardom. Now, you might be wondering, what are the chances that the Steelers actually pull the trigger on one of these options? Well, it's all about fit. The team's needs, their style of play, and the chemistry with the coaching staff will ultimately determine who gets the nod. But one thing's for sure, the Steelers are not content to sit back and wait. They're actively exploring all avenues, and the offseason will be crucial in shaping the future of their quarterback position. Fans, I know you're eager for answers, and I promise, the Steelers' front office is as well. They're carefully evaluating every detail, every potential signing, every trade possibility. Whether it's bringing in a seasoned veteran like Carr or Cousins, or betting on the future with Levis, the goal is clear: make the best decision for the team's success in 2024 and beyond. And let's be honest, with the talent they have on defense, the emerging young receivers, and a solid running game, having the right quarterback could be the missing piece that elevates this team to playoff contention. The history of the Steelers shows us that they're not afraid to make bold moves if it means winning championships. From the days of Terry Bradshaw to Ben Roethlisberger, the franchise has thrived on finding the right leader under center. So, as we watch this story unfold, keep in mind that the decision on the quarterback spot isn't just about filling a position, it's about setting the tone for the entire franchise for years to come. The pressure is on, but we know the Steelers will do everything they can to get it right. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on these options? Do you think Derek Carr would be the perfect veteran to lead us back to glory? Or do you see Kirk Cousins as the guy who can elevate our offense immediately? Or are you all in on Will Levis and building for the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. We're all in this journey together, and and your voice is part of what makes this community great. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, insights, and analysis, so stay tuned for the latest Steelers news. This offseason promises a lot of excitement, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds for our team. Thanks for sticking with me, Steelers fans. Remember, whether it's a new quarterback, a draft pick, or a strategic move, every step we take is aimed at bringing that shiny Lombardi trophy back to Pittsburgh. So, keep the faith, stay loud, and as always, go Steelers!